Okay, welcome back. I turned down the music volume a bit because we're gonna head into where we have more louder music coming up. In the last video I think we started off with Levar catching the bunny rabbit, and he killed it and gave it to his friends for food. Makoba, the prince, came and told them they all had to get going back home because it was getting late. Levar wandered off because he saw someone in the distance, and he ended up finding them, and it turns out that they're Antony and Kailas, which is a group of sort of the two heads of a small little pride of male cubs that live amongst the hyenas. Right now, Antony is showing them around the pride. Actually, I could have probably read this in the last video because I think it's only like a couple of things, then we actually get onto a completely different scene. So, yeah. There was actually going to be more. I wanted to have them actually go around and sort of meet some of the other Pride members, but it just felt too long. So, let us continue. Levar and Zane were introduced to their new friends, a small group of male cubs from neighboring prides, along with one male hyena cub. This group seemed to live almost perfectly fine with the hyenas. No one fought, and all looked out for each other. Zane and Levar quickly fit right in with the group, often spending all day there and going home at night. This, of course, angered the king. So I'm sure you hear the music, because I know there's music here. Tell me where you two are going out all day, every day. Nowhere. It is obviously not nowhere. You leave for the whole day and return not even hungry. I caught some mice, I'm fine. You have to eat more than just mice. One day, we will be kings together, Zane. You can't keep running off, or we will not be able to work together when the time comes. I'm sorry, brother, but I don't know if I want that to happen. What? You can't be serious. You cannot tell me that you would rather join a pride with Levar. He is my friend, and I can be relaxed around him. I don't always have to make sure I say the right thing. Oh, so is that it? You want to leave the family to be with him, do you? No. You want me to go hurt him? No, leave him be. Tomorrow you will spend the whole day with Makoba, Zane. Do you understand? Fine. Good, now go to bed. I don't want to hear anything more about Levar. Zane did as he was told. Levar, who stayed watching from the hole in the back side of the cave, crawled back out to his own part of the cave. Why does the king hate me so much? I've never done anything wrong. Levar looked up into the night sky from his den. One day I will be free to no longer have to deal with his rules. Okay, I want to quickly say as well, depending on what path you're trying to take, if you are going, the only way this happens though is if you are going fully evil or fully good. Some things change in the wording, so something to try when you are playing the game if you did want to try and get something different. Try all good and all evil, and if you actually hit the skip button and have it so it will stop on unseen text, you will actually find some interesting different dialogue parts. One of them is back there when Levar is talking about his time with how angry he is at the king, and I believe if you are going full evil, he actually talks about wanting to kill the king. If you're going full good, I think he talks about how he feels it's unfair with it more, and with ours it was just a quick little thing. That's the neutral path, so that's something maybe not a lot of people have noticed, but you have to be going full good or full evil to get those, to get any of those with it. It happens a few times throughout the game. It's not just at that part, but that is one of the parts. Anyways, the months went on, and the time Levar and Zane got to spend together was rather short. Whenever there was a bit of free time, or the king had to spend time with Makoba, the two of them would go to their little club. Both did their best to keep their troubled lives back at home a secret, though how infrequently they showed up kind of gave away the troubles they were having. Z, having followed them one day, ended up joining the group. After that, it became far easier to sneak out. In the group, they just hung out together, talked about pride stuff, hyenas, and perfected their fighting skills. Months later. This would have been a good spot to end the video, but it's way too early to end the video here. The older the three of them got, the more they wanted to spend with their little club, spending very little time with their own pride. This often led to some harsh punishments. Despite leaving so often, Levar always did his best never to neglect one special someone in his life, Missouri. And on this particular night, he had finally asked her to come out and meet him. Even more shocking, she was now at the meeting spot. Oops, I want to make sure I can have some... Okay. Oh, it's the opening. Or is it the opening? Trying to remember, because there was originally a music I had for the opening, and then I changed it, so it's hard for me to actually remember, because it was only, I think, on the last week I changed the music for the opening. I feel like this is the opening music. Yeah, it is. This used to be the original opening music, and I think I just put it in the, I remember when I was drawing the little picture at the beginning of the game. I think this is in there, but it was originally, yeah. You get it. I don't want to continue going on about it. Let's start this little scene. It's kind of cute. Levar looked through the tall grass at Missouri as she sat down by the water. The moonlight fell onto her soft fur and sparkled in her eyes. His heart skipped a beat when he saw her look in his direction. But then she went back to drinking. She had not seen him. She was so pretty, he had no idea how she agreed to meet him that night. He knew he did not deserve her. Looking around, he spotted a tree with flowers growing in full bloom. He grabbed a lower branch in his mouth and pulled it off. No time like now, he thought to himself. He walked out of the grass, causing her to stir and look over towards him. Her smile slowly turned into a giggle when she saw him. "What are you doing, Levar?" "It's a flower. I thought it would show you just how much I appreciate you." He put the flower down at her feet. "Well, that must be a lot then. Look." Confused, Levar walked over to the water and looked at his reflection. He was covered in petals and flowers from the tree. And actually, let's take this away for a minute so you can kind of see the full picture. Those who have seen my art before, there's actually this picture idea came from another picture I did a long time ago, back probably in 2003. And so I just sort of recreated it and changed it up a little bit, and that's what I came up with it for this, because it was a picture about his life and his living life, we'll say. Giggle. I'm just happy you asked me. Levar shook the petals off himself. Truthfully, I'm happy you actually came out tonight. You know, you could get into a lot of trouble sneaking away like this. It is well worth it. Missouri leaned into Levar, snuggling her head under his chin. Levar looked shocked for a moment. He had never felt close contact with too many others in his past, especially not like this. The warmth of her body next to his on a cool night. It felt nice. Do you ever look up at the stars, Levar? Yeah, of course. I pretty much live outside at night. I mean, really look at them. If you take a moment to forget about all your problems and just lose yourself in them. They create lots of pretty patterns up there, almost like clouds that twinkle and sparkle. They are really pretty, but what makes everything much more beautiful is that tonight you are here with me. That's all I need in this world. Or you are all I will ever need in this world. Then we can stay out here all night together. forever out here together, till the end of our time. Levar got home really late that night and went to sleep in his own little cave away from the others, as he always did. He fell asleep as soon as the sun was beginning to rise. Especially in his teen years, no one of the prize seemed to care where he was or what he did, as long as he did not affect anyone else's life. He was lucky to even get scraps for food. He figured he only stayed alive by being part of Kailas' group. There he was able to eat, even when he had to share his food with the hyenas. I'm going to stop the video here. Okay, so we're getting closer to the end. There's only a couple days left, I think. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!